Hi, today let us try to understand as to why is equalizing of a traction battery important. Equalizing is required because cell voltages and specific gravities vary after the traction battery is used for a few weeks after commissioning. But what is the reason for this variation? On this slide are listed some of the reasons for the variation in cell specific gravities and voltages. The first reason listed is over-discharge of cells. When you over-discharge the cells, the voltages go as low as 1.70 volts per cell and thereafter they fall rapidly. Some cells may go to even 1.0 volts. Such cells offer a high resistance during the recharge and remain as lagging cells compared to other healthier cells. Another reason is variation in quantity of topping up water. The periodic topping up, when done manually, is an activity which does not ensure topping up to the same level. The variation in quantity of topping up water leads to variation in specific gravity of cells. The specific gravity variation further leads to voltage variation, since voltage and specific gravities are related to each other. Higher the specific gravity, higher is the voltage, and lower the specific gravity, lower is the voltage. Next, we also have overfilling of cells and overflow of electrolyte. This is an obvious reason for specific gravity variation between cells. When the electrolyte of the cell, which is overfilled, leads to overflow of acid, the specific gravity of that particular cell is lower compared to the other cells. We now come to the main reason for variation in cell specific gravity and voltage, and that is use of tapping to run auxiliary services. Vehicle manufacturers often ask the battery manufacturer to provide 12 volts or 24 volts tapping in the traction battery. A tapping is used for operating lights, horns, and reverse safety horns. Due to this tapping being used, certain cells get discharged more than the other cells, with voltages and specific gravities of the cells varying. Additionally, the variation in cell internal resistances is also a cause of varying cell specific gravities and voltages. Last but not the least, the loose connections of interconnecting cables causes variations in the cells. The charging and discharging current variation due to loose contact causes variation in the cell voltages and specific gravities. There are other reasons as well, like not returning the electrolyte into the same cell at the time of reading of specific gravity using a hydrometer. So why is equalizing recommended? Equalizing ensures that all the cells are equally charged such that the cell voltages and specific gravities are consistent and do not vary. It is important since this ensures that there are no lagging cells in the battery. Equalizing also ensures that the problem of acid stratification is eliminated. When there is no acid stratification, the battery plates are used uniformly, and this in turn prolongs the life of the battery. Acid stratification is more pronounced in batteries having tall cells, and during equalizing, the acid mixing that takes place ensures that there is no denser acid settling at the bottom of the cell. How often is equalizing to be done? Equalizing is to be done once a week or at least once in a fortnight. At what stage is the equalizing process to be done? Equalizing is to be done after the battery has been fully charged subsequent to a discharge on use. What is the recommended charge current of equalizing? Equalizing is to be done at a current between 2.5% and 5% of battery AH capacity. For example, for 100 AH battery, 2.5 to 5 amps, and for 300 AH battery, 7.5 to 15 amps. How is equalizing to be monitored? Please send us a mail on info@unikautomation.com for a free log sheet format and a how-to process on monitoring equalization. You may also contact us on the given mail ID and surely visit our website. Thank you very much.